Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to watch a video called 15 Ghosts Caught on Camera by YouTubers. And I believe in the paranormal, and I find this really scary, and it's caught by YouTubers. So it could be legit, and that's really scary. And yeah, let's go check it out. Give this video a big, huge thumbs up, and thank you for 167,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing, and here we go.
Number 15, Toys Moving. Tom Buckmaster runs a series where he investigates his supposedly haunted home. He claims that this was never the goal for his channel, but as more and more strange things began to happen, he realized he should capture it on camera. Tom has several convincing videos where voices, movements, and ghost-like orbs can be seen. This video, however, is among his most popular. The video was filmed in February 2016. Tom explains that he was doing this as an experiment to his haunted environment. He gathers a camera with night vision, several toys, and a K2 meter, which is used to test radio waves and any interference with those waves. Tom also stays in a room some distance from this experiment to use his spirit box, which is another device that uses radio waves, but it's said that spirits can manipulate these waves and communicate. As Tom speaks to the spirit, the radio waves are manipulated in a way that the messages, "I'm here, what I know, I'm fine," are passed through.
Can you say hello? Who's here with me? Edward, are you here? Is Anne here?
That's so nice.
While this spirit box session was happening, the other experiment was receiving a high amount of activity. The teddy bear is knocked over several times, loud knocking can be heard, and the K2 meter runs wild while sensing a presence.
If I lived in a haunted house, I would move out. Yeah, no one's even touching the bear. That's actually messed up, man. Like,
again, this is just one example of some of the evidence Tom has caught on tape. The idea that this house has intense spiritual activity just adds to the idea that this is genuine footage. Before we go any further, do you think ghosts are real?
I think ghosts are
Let me know in the comments with a simple yes or no. My answer would be yes, though I've never personally seen one. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to like this video, then thank you. Number 14.
Oh, this is guava juice, right? But Roy, comment down below. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes or no? I believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts.
An uninvited guest. Guava Juice is a channel run by a man known as Roy Wasabi. The channel is mostly dedicated to gaming and the like, but there are these rare videos that showcase the haunting of Roy's house. In this video, he explains that he has just woken up from a nap because he heard a loud knocking. When he went to his door, no one was there and he heard the knocking again. He goes on to explain that this has been going on for several days, so he decides to investigate. As he talks about an apparent tragic history that occurred within the home, he hears more knocking and several items in the home moving. Once he realizes the sound is coming from the attic, he attempts to open it but quickly changes his mind as he is too unsettled.
It's definitely coming from up here. I honestly don't know if I should check it out or not. Gosh, oh gosh. I don't know, I can't do this.
He puts the camera down to look outside and make sure it's nothing on the roof or in his backyard. As he is gone, the sliding glass door opens and closes clearly on its own. The guitar in the center of the room makes a sound as if it were strummed, and a loud knocking begins to occur.
No. Can you not? I don't like paranormal stuff. It's scary.
Eventually, the camera is pushed down and fiddled with. The knocking continues before Roy comes in to report that nothing was found outside.
Yo, the window. What?
Number 13, Orbs That Follow. Fashion and life vlogger xBritney89 shared this evidence with her subscribers on June 5th, 2016. She explained that she had been experiencing paranormal activity for some time and wanted to finally share so that her viewers could give her advice. She's clearly shaken up as she explains the events that led to these perplexing images. The story starts 5 years prior, when her and her younger brother had a terrifying experience in their home. Her young brother claimed to see a red person in the doorway. Brittany then decided to take some photos to review later. The several photos that she presents include orb-like imagery that move throughout the room as she does.
No,
one specific orb even seems to move closer to the camera. Light orbs can often be explained as lens flares or dust specks in the camera. However, these are very large flares that can be easily explained considering the lighting provided. She also explains that she felt a cold numbing sensation in her arm, and the photo she took right beside her shows an orb that seems to be exactly where her arm would be. More importantly, the pure fear that Brittany expresses is enough to make this story a little unnerving. Number 12, Brick House Ghost. Jessie
So who's this?
V, a vlogger, presents this story about her sister exploring an abandoned building. The building was from 1912 and had been used to mass produce bricks, but was abandoned in 1958. Her younger sister decided to explore the creepy location just for laughs. While the beginning of her trip was uneventful, things quickly became disturbing. While in the building, one of the girls apparently saw a black figure stand up from a corner.
No.
And at the same time, the group heard loud crashing noises. They all took off without a second guess. When viewing their Snapchats and photos later, they found a haunting image that possibly shows a real-life spirit. The caption of the Snapchat states, "No ghosts yet," which is pretty ironic considering the apparition so clearly in the background. It appears to be two white arms and a white head.
I didn't
a
even see
person in
that.
an almost hunched stance. This was the only evidence the group got, but in conjunction with the dark figure they claim to have seen in the corner, this seems like a true and horrifying story. Number 11, The Playful Spirit. This video was uploaded in May 2016 by Dennis Tops, but it was actually a re-upload from 6 years prior in 2010. Dennis provides viewers with a video from a few days prior to this vlog-style explanation. The video features him and his two friends joking and playfully tussling around. Dennis gives a quick map of where everyone is in the room. He claims two friends are behind the camera and one friend is out of frame. This is aside from himself and a fourth friend he's play fighting with. Within a split second, someone runs across frame following Dennis. He explains that this was not any of his friends as they were all accounted for, and the apparition was not visible throughout the rest of the video.
Alright, start playing. Okay, we're all dicking around in the living room again. Russell's about to do some kind of trick on the total gym, and then watch. Boom! Did you see it? You see that black figure that just chased me?
Yeah, I
and
saw
Shane
somebody
onto the
like
bed?
run.
Number 10,
That's
The Window
creepy.
Spirit. The Tim Tracker is a vlogger who generally posts videos about everyday life. In this case, his everyday life took a turn for the paranormal when strange activity began
I like his mustache. That's really cool.
in his home. Tim was making a short vlog about his day and his plans for the rest of the week. Just moments after the video starts, he becomes distracted by something in the distance. Tim directs his camera to an indoor window between two rooms. The window seems to be moving on its own, swaying back and forth as if
That's
someone is
just
tampering
creepy.
with
I don't
it.
like this.
He also claims to see someone or something behind the mirror as there's a dark shadowy figure. Tim is clearly unsettled and goes on with his video, explaining that things like this have been happening for a while, and he feels uncomfortable since that window is so close to his workstation.
You guys see that window over there just like moving back and forth? Is that a ghost? I think I just saw something over there. I don't know what it is though.
He walks over to his desk where the computer screen lights up the scene. As he's talking a bit more on the situation, a woman can suddenly be heard in the background. Tim stops and his jaw drops to the floor.
Well, I can definitely tell you guys this. I definitely don't feel safe in my house anymore. I don't know what... Why? What just happened?
He soon realizes
That's
that a
insane.
YouTube video has begun to play without him having touched the computer. He goes over to turn it off and a small cabinet door right next to the computer opens on its own. Nothing more happens throughout the video, but as Tim continues his normal vlog in his clearly shaken up state, in the description of this video, Tim claims that his house was once a retirement home in the 1970s, and he always had a feeling it was haunted.
I feel like if somebody dies, say somebody died at a park, right? That park will forever have that spirit bound to it or something. I don't know.
9. The Pink Ghost. This video was posted in October 2014 by a channel titled The Challenge Chomp, where a couple does different challenges, reviews, and vlogs. During one vlog, towards the end, the couple explains that while editing a previous Q&A video, they heard a ghostly voice. The clip shows the pair sitting and answering questions from viewers. One viewer asks the woman, known as Barbie, what her dream car is. She answers that her dream car is a Mach 1 Mustang. Her boyfriend, D-Cap, asks what color she would like her car. There's a short pause in her response and whispering voice can be heard clearly on camera. Shortly after she responds, pink.
My dream car is a Mach 1 Mustang. Pink.
71.
Barbie and D-Cap explain that while filming this, they didn't hear a voice or even random noises throughout their house. When editing though, they assumed that the ghost clearly said pink just before Barbie did. It's likely that this ghost didn't influence her choice and she had always wanted the car pink. But maybe the spirit knew the piece of information simply from being around the couple often. Isn't it an unsettling thought to think about a ghost watching you and your significant other 24/7? Number 8. Haunted Prison. In February 2013, the YouTube channel Boyfriend vs. Girlfriend, run by Jesse Wellens and Gina Smith, uploaded a video where they explored a haunted prison in their town. The prison seems to be set up as more of a touring location because certain rooms are decorated and the building does have full power. This couple was joined by Black Box TV and several other YouTubers to investigate this location. While walking down a dark and quiet hallway, a black shadow can be seen from the left side of the video, despite no one being on the right side to create that shadow. Towards the end of the vlog, the group decides to hold a seance in which Jesse stands in the middle of a circle created by the others. They run around him holding hands while yelling Frida Frost, the prisoner that lived in the cell they're currently in. While nothing too terrifying happens, Jesse's light goes off. It is said that spirits are capable of tampering with electronics, and this could have been proof of that. Number 7. Asylum Spirits. The FaZe Clan is a Call of Duty playing group with a vast fandom and a member total of about 65. FaZe Adapt is part of this group, but his channel mostly revolves around random group vlogs.
I'll watch them sometimes.
In this vlog from April 2016, Adapt and a few of his friends discover an abandoned asylum in a wooded area and make plans to later explore. While the biggest threat to the group is law enforcement, 2 terrifying pieces of paranormal evidence were also caught during this tour. The asylum is run down, filled with dangerous debris, and covered in questionable graffiti such as a wall that reads, "I'm not crazy, I swear." The first piece of evidence comes from when the group is investigating what looks like a kitchen. Adapt sticks his camera through a large square in the wall. Inside this small room or closet, there seems to be a mirror or slab of metal hanging up. As the camera crosses this mirror, many in the comments section claim that an evil grinning face can be seen. When the footage is slowed down, something can be seen in the reflection, but exactly what is up for debate.
Around here. They even got a closet. Imagine if someone just stick their fucking head up here and scream. That's
I didn't see anything.
The second piece of evidence is much more unsettling. Adapt and his group find a staircase that seems to lead to an attic or an upper level room. Adapt walks up the stairs and showcases the area by panning his camera. This was another eerie finding that a commenter pointed out. At roughly 8 minutes 39 seconds, under the staircase there appears to be an apparition that looks like a woman with dark wavy hair. She seems to be hunched over with her hair covering her face. She's wearing either very dark or very dirty clothes.
Oh, like this? Arm, leg, leg. That actually looks really real.
And you can hear her hair move slightly. Adapt's friend yells boo, and the camera shoots away quickly. This scene had to be slowed down significantly for me to get a better look at it, and the quality had to be set to 720p 60 frames per second, and even then the figure is hard to make out. The more you look at it though, the more disturbing it becomes.
Yeah. Is that a weird
Have you
room?
ever seen Insidious? Yeah.
Insidious? Yeah.
That's the red room.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Okay, let's go.
serious? Yeah, that's the right one. Really? What is...
Number 6, a charred visitor.
Oh, damn. But these were really interesting, and I personally do believe in the paranormal. I think it is a real phenomenon, and we don't really know, like, what happens when you die, or, like, what, like, the other side's like. So, like, I think there is definitely a possibility that ghosts and spirits do exist and roam the world, roam this earth, which is a really creepy thought, but I personally believe in them, and these were really creepy, and I believe some of these, but some of these could have been like a coincidence, but a lot of these were probably real, like the toys moving and the asylum, like that was pretty creepy, and this guy's fingernail. But yeah, if you want to see the full length video and check it out for yourself, there's still 6 more. So yeah, I'll leave it down below in the description, and if you want me to react to any of your videos, leave me a comment down below with the video, and I'll go check it out. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace.